Hello, hello. Welcome back to more Pokemon XD. I have been quite the busy little bee. I decided to actually go and fight Mirror Bee and snag his Pokemon. So now I have all my Shadow Pokemon completely all filled out. All purified. All the good stuff. All 39 I think there are so far. I also got an evolution out of the way. Femfatale is now evolved into Gardevoir. Thank God. Took you long enough. It's kind of difficult to get a Pokemon to level up and evolve when it just keeps dying all the time. I also purified the rest of the Shadow Pokemon that I had, obviously. But with all that out of the way, I'm ready to progress a little further in here. Of course, the trick is trying to remember how to get through this place. I think I got it, though. Oh, we're on top of the pyramid. Okay. I don't know why it just looks like a cruise ship for a second. I assumed these were stairs. They are not stairs. Oh, look, stairs. And a dude blocking them. I can walk around you, right? Okay, good. Just want to make sure I'm not going to miss any items or anything. I saw there's a dude over here. There's an item up here I wish I could get. Do you actually do anything to me? You don't pay any attention. I guess I probably have to talk to you if I want to fight you. Do you have Shadow Pokemon? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Answer the damn question. Fine, I'll talk to you first. I'm impressed that you got here. I'll have to make you feel welcome. By not responding to my questions? What? Hopefully that teaches him some manners. Problem though is I gotta go heal, but I do want to show. I also went to the move tutor person. I taught Double Edge, just so I have a move that can actually deal some damage, because unfortunately the move pool for Zombie Bug in this game is not very extensive. I mean, I can teach a Sludge Bomb once I get access to the Ore Coliseum in the post game and beat round 4. I don't understand why they always have the good TMs locked up. I mean, sure, it makes the game more difficult, but it's definitely annoying. I don't really get much options when it comes to trying to use Pokemon in this game. I also taught Sky Attack instead of Aerial Ace, just so I have some extra damage as a flying type move. Aerial Ace is good, but I do come up short of getting some one-hit knockouts sometimes. And Sky Attack is just my 2-turn delete button. I'm not entirely sure how Helping Hand works with the move like that. If I have to use Helping Hand on the turn that I'm charging or the turn that I'm attacking. I have no idea how that works, and knowing my luck, I'm going to try to test it and end up losing both Pokemon at the same time and get no results out of it. I also taught Icy Wind, a little bit of speed control, considering almost my entire team is slow as hell. I wish there was an easier way to get to that healing machine downstairs. Gotta go through like 3 or 4 floors. I still assumed that was a staircase. Guess I gotta fight this dude. I might actually switch up my lead around. Because Zombie Bug, don't get me wrong, I need some levels on you so you can get more attack stat, but you're also very weak to a lot of things. I think I'll put Round Boy up front just so I have some speed control. Not to mention Ice is very good. You're also very close to evolution. I'm pretty sure you evolve at level 32. It's either 32 or 34. I just can't remember which one. I think it's like 40 for Walrein. Why do you take so long? Hey guy. Above here is the factory's all-important control machine. Yes, please tell me more about how your stuff works. I can't let you pass even if it takes inches off my chest. Breast reduction surgery? Almost. Venema. You also just died to Psychic. Never mind. Guess I'll try to drop your speed or something. I don't know. Why does everybody want to double up into Femfatale? Like, Round Boy's the one with the speed control. It's the one with the Ice Beam and Never Melt Ice. It also has Protect. Nobody wants to touch it, apparently. And you have another Pokemon in the back, so it's also probably a Shadow Pokemon too, so I gotta be really careful not to accidentally double up into something I don't want to double up into. You know what? Since y'all want to be mean. Oh, Protect. That's what you get. The AI in this game is very rude. Lucky for me though, that gold duck should give me enough experience for level up. Got a lot of HP, but not the greatest defenses to back that up. Please evolve soon. Oh hey, look, Weeping Bell. That one's a shadow. Pulling it now. Of course it is. Weeping Bell is the only Pokemon in this game that you can really use the Leaf Stone on. Well, the only viable one anyway. Would not. And the evolution. Again, it's about damn time. Slightly less round. More oblong. But I got a Celio. How are your defenses, though? Much better. I can actually survive a few extra hits. Special attack is also a lot better as well. Speed is still kind of mid. With everybody constantly doubling up into Femme Fatale, he's still dying all the time. Oh, is that a door? Locked from the inside. Yeah, that's the most ominous looking piece of crap I've ever seen. Holy crap. Can I sneak past you? Nice. Earthquake? I don't know if anything can actually learn that, though. Oh, yeah, I also got Taunt and Torment from the Colosseums. Again, the TMs in this game are kind of a joke. The only thing that can learn it is Ground Boy. Just smack the ground. That's all you need to do. Is it worth teaching? It's coverage against electric types that I'm weak to. On a couple of my Pokemon, it might actually be kind of useful. I don't have the greatest attack stat though. And I just taught Icy Wind, so I don't really have room for anything else. I might get rid of Water Gun actually. Which loses all my water coverage on my team, but it's also just Water Gun with 40 power. Even after stab, it's like just a non-stab water pulse is not really that useful. Doesn't even confuse. And I'm actually getting some use out of Protect, so yeah. As for this dude, I just assume I have to fight you if I can't get into the door, and there's literally a dead end up here. All there's to do is adjust the voltage on what? Let me see, where's the system lever? Huh? Oops, I left it on my desk. That's not smart. Hello. You've come along at just the right time. If you're not busy, could you run a little errand for me? Go downstairs and grab the system lever that is sitting on my desk. Yeah, sure, let me just go help out the bad guys really quick. Be right back. Isn't that supposed to be this sparkly thing on the desk? How do I even get in? Oh, I see. I just never went down that hallway and saw the door. I went down the hallway. I just didn't see the door. Ignoring everything and everybody. Never mind, I'm not allowed to. Oh, this guy. It's a Snidle person. Am I gonna get double teamed? What's happening? So it's you, is it? The one who's been causing a 14% loss in manufacturing productivity? Glad I could be a nuisance. Ah, you're the kid that dropped in on us at the SS Libra. I see now. You know far too much about Cipher than you need to know. You know things done about you, there's a 98% likelihood that this factory and the Shadow Pokemon plant will be endangered. There's a 100% chance. Fight me. In that event, the danger to Cipher goes up a whopping 54%. That's critically bad news. Critical does 100% extra? I suppose we'll have to coax you into giving up the chase right here. Good luck with that. You know, I was sitting here trying to figure out how I was going to take this on. It's Shedinja. Not too much of a threat. It's got bug moves, it's got ghost moves. Femme Fatale's, you know, a bit pressured here. Wobbuffet doesn't do anything if I don't attack it. So I'm thinking, you know, I could just like Calm Mind or Protect. And then I can go ahead and swap into my Hellhound. I forgot Shadow Tag is a thing. I am stuck not being able to touch Shedinja. That's always fun. And just in case you're going for Round Boy, Protect. Never mind. But I did get a freeze. When did I last save? I think it was before I fought the dude at the top of the stairs. Yeah, I haven't fought him yet. Oh boy. No, Round Boy devolved. And I gotta go heal again. Damn it. So I guess my recording stopped. I'm not sure when it stopped. Why am I having so many problems? I went in here and fought the Snidle dude. Picked up the item. He had a Shadow Magneton. So unfortunately I don't have a clip of that. I could just stop the emulation and start over again, but I'm sick of having to do that so many times as it is. It wasn't really too difficult to take out Shedinja. I just spored everything, set up a whole bunch of calm mines. Then Magneton used Shadow Sky, which ended up taking out his own Shedinja. It's why you don't use Shedinja on Sandstorm teams. It just dies. That said, gotta switch the bird and the bug up front. Okay, gotta save. Since this game wants to be rude as hell. Oh yeah, and I gotta pick up the Earthquake. I never evolved Round Boy this time around. Don't think it can learn Earthquake on its own. I'm gonna swap my team around though. Put Hellhound up front. And yeah, I want you to at least try to get a level and evolve, so yeah, might as well. Just in case I gotta actually... I'm gonna save again. In case I gotta actually fight this dude. Hopefully get a few levels out of it. Get some use out of this man. Since I'm already helping him take over the world, apparently. Adjusting the voltage. Don't have a system lever. Here it is. Oh hey, that's my system lever. You went and got it for me. Thank you. Wait, who are you anyway? You don't belong here. Darn. If the voltage goes up even a little, the computer controlling this whole facility will shut down. Weren't you trying to raise the voltage? What do you mean? And oh my gosh, if that were to happen, the Shadow Pokemon production software could be destroyed. I can't let you lay one finger on this control machine. I had no idea what you were even doing. You just told me your entire plan. It's your fault. Oh hey, Seadra. Kind of reminds me. The one and only Pokemon that I have not been able to get in Pokemon Scarlet is Kingdra. I have a Seadra, I have a Dragon Scale, I just have never been able to trade. Finally, got one by using GTS, traded a shiny Salamence for a shiny Kingdra, so now I have the entire Pokedex finally completed in Pokemon Scarlet. First time I've actually ever completed a Pokemon game 100%. No Shadow Pokemon, but I do get the evolution again. I don't need to show this again, do I? I'll just skip it. Of course, I'm the dumbass that accidentally pushes B. Oh my god, I hate this game. I hate myself. I hate everything. Good, he doesn't want to talk to me either. I almost dropped my controller, redoubled my grip, and held B at the same time. I don't even have words. I'm gonna go heal. This is the walk of shame. So then, is the door open or what? It still looks closed. Yeah, it's still locked. What am I supposed to do then? I'm missing a walkable pet. That's a long way down, Jesus. I do not raise voltage too high. Oh! I have the thing with me, I guess? I thought I gave it to the guy. Okay. Yeah, I saw the system lever. Okay. Do not raise it too high. Do I want to raise it or do I want to lower it? I don't know what either one does. You know what? Let's save. Always good to do so. It's only been 2 minutes, for sure. Let's test both of them. He said that raising it is going to be catastrophic, but I want to see what happens if I lower it. Nothing happened. Okay. So glad that I wasted my time trying it. And here's where I die. Okay, this is actually annoying. Hello. That name sounds... I think that's the other guy that was on the Libra, right? What's going on? The production line stopped. The computer's not responding. Wasn't me. Okay, yeah, it's him. You're the punk from the SS Libra. You're behind this, aren't you? You have no security cameras out here. You cannot prove a thing. I'm just standing here. You here to give me a hug? What's up? What the blazes? Okay. The Shadow Pokemon production software has been deleted. How does raising voltage just delete? So that's not how that works. I'm not the greatest when it comes to computers, but I know enough to know that that's not how any of this is a thing. Gorigan gets furious if things don't go his way. He's gonna chew me out again. Are you at least tasty? Trying to learn Odor Sleuth? Isn't that a bit late in the game to try to learn that? Isn't that more like a level 15 kind of move? I don't really need to worry because I can already touch ghost types and I don't have any normal moves, so this doesn't really mean too much. No thank you. And Arbok, okay. Well, oh, hello, okay, you're our Shadow Pokemon. I was just gonna assume that he didn't have any. Water Pulse to Houndoom. No, okay. Sometimes the AI makes some decent decisions, and sometimes it goes for Water Pulse into a water type. Because I pretty much resist the dark and... Oh right, you're a Shadow Pokemon. What does Shadow have? What is it? Bruh, that is the most broken move Never mind. So it just hits everything on the field for half their health? Still kind of broken though. Because I get the feeling that it can be protected against. So if you want to just quickly sack off a Shadow Pokemon, you could just protect with one and use Shadow. That's, I don't like that move. I think I'll Leer and Spore. Arbok's probably going to target Zombie Bug here, unfortunately. Oh, okay. It's not as broken as I thought it was. That's actually quite useful. Because you're already at half health, now you're asleep, your defense is dropped, and I have 2 false swipes on my side of the field. Drop you down to 1, toss a ball, should have this thing in the bag. Easy capture. Free snack. And this time, I'm just gonna set down the controller, not even touch it. Still gonna cut this out though. Okay, I desperately need to go heal. But at least the door's open now. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit underleveled here. I haven't really grinded at all. I've also kind of tried to swap around a little bit more frequently to try to not get overleveled, but everything's around the 35 mark. So Hellhound's kept up, but everybody else is kind of struggling here. It also doesn't really help that I have a couple... Yeah, I have a couple unevolved Pokemon still on the team. Once you get to be a Walrein, I can just withstand every attack in the game. Good defenses. In fact, I'm even going to put it up front with the bug. Unfortunately, it means I got 2 slow Pokemon with me up front. Not sure how well that's going to work. But hey, hopefully they try to target Round Boy or something. I survive all the hits and I can put things to sleep. And that'd be nice. Hello. Speaking of ominous. I don't think I need to save. I actually just saved at the bottom of the stairs. Where are all my crew? You wiped them out. Every last one. Impossible. One kid took down all those shadow Pokemon we made. It wasn't that difficult, and technically, no, I just captured them all. Erg! So we've had Waluigi, Wario, and now we have a Thwomp. Dude is actually built like a Thwomp. In vacuum my factory, you smear dirt all over my good name and standing. I think the name Gorigan smeared dirt all over itself. I'm not gonna lie. What even? Okay. You've done it now. I'm steaming mad and there's no forgiving that, ever. Be prepared to drop. Bite me. Okay, he can settle down anytime now. Hey, he's got a Celio himself. Probably higher level than mine. A little bit. Well, I mean, I do have Earthquake. And I do resist with Zombie Bug. So I think I'm fine here. And I can't do much to lay around with Zombie Bug, but I can support the Celio. Okay. Are you also gonna Earthquake or what? I'm faster. Even with a crit, it does no damage. But of course, I crit myself. You did go for Earthquake, okay. We're about evenly matched then. My poor Zombie Bug is just taking all sorts of unnecessary damage though. Survived 2 Earthquakes. That's always good though. And I get to put it to sleep. And Round Boy should be faster than Lairon, so I should be able to just Earthquake here. In fact, I can even Earthquake and swap. Earthquake and swap to the bird. So I have one Pokemon that's immune to Earthquake, and I have several Pokemon with Protect, so Earthquake I think is actually kind of a decent move to have. I just really can't use it while I have Poison Ice come on the field because it doesn't... Not only doesn't have Protect, but it's also weak to Earthquake. And Celio's asleep. Fantastic. Iron Tail. Okay. How convenient you can just land that. Must be nice. Pretty sure that's like a 75 accuracy move. I think I'll just Earthquake again. I think I'll Protect. Just because I feel like Celio's gonna want to try to go for like an Ice Beam or something into Power Verb. Lairon didn't Protect this time, so you're probably not going for Protect yourself. Did I call this right? Doesn't affect me, but I protected it anyway. Hopefully you just stay asleep, that would be nice. I will take the level, thank you. Slow King, okay. You did wake up, okay. And Aurora Beam. Beautiful Protect. I can't really do much Slow King with either one of these, to be honest. Kind of get the feeling that they're going to try to double up into Power Verb. I'm a bit concerned. Slow King's already slow, Celio's already kind of slow, so I don't need to worry about dropping speed. Ice Beam doesn't do anything to... especially nothing to Celio. Also nothing to Slow King. Kind of stuck having to go for Earthquake here. Is it worth trying to Lair? I can't... The problem with Sky Attack is that it's a 2-turn move and I'm just wide open on the first turn. So I really have to make sure that I can survive, which I don't think I would. I think I will just Lair though. Yeah, False Swipe can never knock out an opponent, so it's kind of a useless move in some cases. Most cases. That's actually more damage than I thought it was going to do. And knocks out Celio. Nice. The one useful thing with False Swipe is I can still use it to deal damage. Like if I know it's not going to drop it down all the way to 1 anyway, but I still want to deal some damage, some chip damage. Not that it would matter because I just get crit all the time. But it's still something that I can use just to make sure I can deal some damage. I think I'll Earthquake and Protect. Take a leaf out of their book. He also has Protect, that's annoying. I'm guessing a double Earthquake here. Does King actually learn Earthquake? You do, okay. But you don't really have too much physical offense, so I don't need to worry too much. Then again, Femme Fatale has absolutely no physical defense, so we're about evenly matched in that regard. I should be faster than Ursa Ring anyway. I think I'll just Ice Beam here. See, I mean, I don't really know Celio's faster, but... You know what, let's Thunderbolt you. So it gets rid of you, don't need to worry. And Ursa Ring, I think, unless it has Earthquake as well, can only target one Pokemon here. And I get a level. Primate. At least you're weak to Psychic. Okay. That's actually annoying. And I am faster with Ground Boy, that's good. The thing with Primeape is that it's gonna be sitting there dealing a lot of damage while I'm trying not to knock it out, so I need to probably try to capture it at high health, unfortunately. You know what? Let's Icy Wind. Just in case I can survive somehow. And Protect just in case. Good Protect. And you are faster than Round Boy, so this Icy Wind should help a little bit. Unless Ursa Ring is gonna go for Round Boy. Probably will. Brick Break? Of course it does. Rip. Right through my health. I'll go for Zombie Bug. Hopefully try to put Primeape to sleep at least. And then I can just Psychic Ursa Ring. Oh, you still have a Pokemon in the back too. And that's probably going to be a Shadow, if I'm guessing correctly here. Psychic you. Should easily take you out, but that half health. You're not really bulky until you gain your evolution 5 generations later. What's your last? Hypno. Don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of tanky. And also learns all of the elemental punches, and in this generation, those are all special, so it gets kind of a bit of a boost for those. Yikes. Hellhound it is. Because Primeape should be going to sleep here, I don't need to worry about the fighting type moves. Oh, you have Vital Spirits, right. What about Hypno? I think you might have Inner Focus, but you might also get Vital Spirit. I'm gonna look that one up just so I don't waste a turn. Oh, Inner Focus is your hidden ability, which doesn't exist for another couple gens. Insomnia, however, is your current ability. And then Gen 4 and later, you can also get Forewarn, which you obviously don't have that here. It's Gen 3, and there was no message at the beginning. Spore is useless. I'm gonna cry. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna double edge the Hypno. and Charm Primate. Barring crits, I should be able to survive literally anything he tosses at me. Of course, you're targeting both Pokemon. Good. Kind of curious how much recoil I'm taking here. Yikes. I kind of want to Charm Primate again. The problem though is that Zombie Bug is slow and you have a move that targets both Pokemon. I think Zombie Bug just dies there, so I'm gonna have to heal up, unfortunately. Starting to run out of my healing items. I should survive Hypno's attack, but I don't survive a double up, even with the charm. But at least it helps protect against the Pokemon I have in the back. Or helps protect the Pokemon in the back. I'm not trying to help protect against them. I'm hoping that they do some damage. I do survive. Oh, you didn't double up this time. That's useful. But that healing item was kind of a bit of a waste, though. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Hellhound can attack first, so I can deal some damage to Hypno, but the thing is, all my attacking moves will probably just knock it out anyway. Oh, and I can see your catch rate on this page, and it's 75. That's horrible. Okay. I'm actually curious about your stats. I know you're defensive, but which defense are you good at? Special defense. Oh, that's actually kind of useful. I don't think I'm surviving here. But just in case I do, I'll double edge again. Protect, I think? I got Poison Ice Cream in the back, and that's it. Yeah, I think I'll protect. And then when Poison Ice Cream's on the field, I'll just use Revives. Goodbye, Buggy. And hello, Sludgy. You can also learn Shadow Storm? That's annoying. Shadow Storm's a special move, it looks like. Because I charmed you twice, and that still dealt quite a bit of damage. Even for a super effective move. I think I'll try to minimize if I can, which I doubt I can. And yeah, probably just try reviving whatever. Yeah, this is actually kind of a difficult fight here. I'm not going to be able to spore anything, so it's not really any use trying to revive Zombie. That's a oxymoron. Don't think Brown Boy really survives much, even with defenses, because I'm only bringing it up to half health. I do have a max revive, don't I? Is it worth even wasting that? I might want to use a max revive and a revive, actually. And just sack both these guys. I have never felt so pinned in a video game. Like, what I really want to do is just helping hand bite Primate and then try to capture it. But I don't know if it's going to capture, and Hypno's still probably going to deal some decent damage into the Poison Ice Cream, and I might just lose both Pokemon without reviving another, and I just die. Screw it, I'll try it. No, I think that's guaranteed death. Because that means that they both get to have an attack, and Poison Ice Cream does not survive a double up here. Judging from the damage that I took. Yikes. So I max revived Round Boy, and I think I'm going to use a Moo Moo Milk on Hellhound here. Hellhound should be able to survive a double up. I'm curious to see what this damage does. Way too much. Okay, gotcha. Especially if Primate goes for Shadow Storm again, which it does. Of course it does. Rip the ice cream. Yeah. Okay, so all I can really do here is just Earthquake and Protect, chip some more, and then try tossing balls and hope for the best, I think. There's not really too much else I can do. Flamethrower just takes out either one of these. I'm almost positive of that. And Bite takes out Hypno, most likely. Won't take out Primate, but I don't think it does enough to really warrant using. Other than maybe getting a flinch, but I only get flinches when it's not really needed anyway. Because the thing is, I can either protect and save myself from Earthquake and whatever they're attacking with, or I can Bite, deal damage, and then just wipe out my own Hellhound because I would die anyway if I don't protect. But the problem is that these are my last two Pokemon, so I think I have to protect here. Doesn't really help using underleveled and unevolved Pokemon. Took that pretty well. I should take this one as well. That's just over half. I wonder if I should have Icy Winded. That doesn't do hardly anything. And it won't to Hypno either. Though it does bring you under half. I think I'm actually kind of comfortable tossing a ball here. I'm gonna protect with Round Boy and toss the ball. Oh, thank God. Actually sweating bullets here. And you go for Shadow Rush into the Pokemon that doesn't protect. And I survive. Okay. Interesting. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna get crit. But if you're going for Shadow Rush, you only target one Pokemon here. I'm gonna Icy Wind. If you go for the Shadow Storm, you don't take out Round Boy. So I can Bite. If you target Round Boy, you get bit. You target both, Round Boy survives, you get your speed dropped, and I have a chance to revive others and move on from there, I think. I should be good here. Barring crits. We're good. I still survive at 1. Oh my God. What? Okay. Well. I think I'll heal and toss a ball. I changed my mind. I just use a Hyper Potion on both. Shadow Storm is fine. Because I can drink that right up. Now I should be able to try to Icy Wind, hopefully, and toss a ball. Just in case you break out. Which, of course, you do. And I really need to get the speed drop, because it being faster than Celio is really hurting me here. much damage is this doing? Okay. Kinda wish I could put you to sleep, but I can't. No, finally. Well, that's undeniably the most difficult fight I've had so far in this game. That's it. You're not getting away with this. No way, no how, no ifs or buts. I have seen plenty of buts, don't worry. I'm not taking this. I'll blow up the factory with you in it. Bruh. Okay, terrorist attacks. That is quite enough, except that you have lost. I figured you were the bad guy. I kind of called that a couple episodes ago. Master Grievel. Ho ho ho. Again, you are not a Santa Claus. We meet again. You do remember me, don't you? Yeah, I've, again, already figured out your identity a while ago. Yes, indeed. I am Mr. Very Rich, Greed Evil. We get it. The Grandmaster of Cipher. I must say that I'm taken aback. I never once imagined that you would destroy our factory. But that's not important. Even though the mass output of Shadow Pokemon has ended, our plan itself is unharmed. Isn't it? We have already completed XD001's final tuning. It now rests with me. I'm on my way. The ultimate Shadow Pokemon is resistant to purification. Is it just resistant because it doesn't want you to transfer Lugia into another game? Now I shall prepare our final plan to activate XD01. Oh, 01. It's a lot more difficult to say 01. Oh, see? I can't even do it right. 001 than 001. Don't know why. My brain just like shuts off on that second zero or something. Do you honestly think you can stop me? Yes. As difficult as Gorigan was, I was still able to do everything I was supposed to 100% try to complete the game. You're not going to be that difficult. I shall be at Cipher's HQ. It's on Citadark Isle, off of the coast of Gadion Port. Oh, that's convenient. It is an impregnable fortress that repels all with cruel waves and thick clouds. No one can reach it. I will do my best. Come if you dare. Freezing. I'll enjoy waiting for you. Master Grievel has such a wicked sense of humor. No ordinary ship can get close because of the rough seas, and even if you do manage to get on the island, the place will be swarming with trainers carrying the Shadow Pokemon I made. Even though there should be a lot more Shadow Pokemon, if XD001 didn't drop that ship in the desert, we wouldn't have taken so long tuning the Shadow Pokemon. But it doesn't matter. There's plenty of Shadow Pokemon to welcome you in style. Good to know. Just means I gotta go top up on more Ultra Balls. How many are there? I can't tell you that. If I did, it'd floor you. I'm already well aware that there's only like 80 in this game, so... It's just a matter of time before the world belongs to us. You better be ready for it. Sounds like I'm gonna have quite a bit to do. Hello, Sparkly. It's a list of manufactured. Okay, so there's a list of all the Pokemon they made, and he didn't want to tell me, even though he just left the list lying around for any little child to pick up. And I can apparently just download the list onto the PDA. Wow, that's a lot of Pokemon. Oh, hello. Yeah, there we go. Zapdos, Moltres, and Articunos in this game. Oh yeah, Dragonite's the one that you get if you get all the other Pokemon. Togepi's in here too. Interesting. Lugia, Salamence, Poliwrath, Snorlax, hello. Yeah, both Hitmons. Oh yeah, the coveted Magmar with Follow Me, I remember. No, I can get Lunatone and Solrock. Does that mean I'm gonna have to go fight that one dude again that's creepy looking? Probably. Definitely seems like I'm gonna have my work cut out for me. Just means I'm gonna have to spend a little bit of time probably grinding a bit. Just making sure that there's nothing in here that I'm missing. Doesn't seem like there is. We've been robbed. Wasn't me. Anything else to say? Okay. Hello? Darn it, give it back. Bring it back. What are you... Huh? These two weird guys took off with the shadow Pokemon. One had like a mohawk and the other had hair like a ball. Okay. Gee, I wonder who. They made off with the last shadow Pokemon that came off the production line before it shut down. Which Pokemon was that? The abducted shadow Pokemon was a Dragonite. Well, I mean, that explains where he gets the Dragonite then. That ended up being the last shadow Pokemon to be made at this factory. That means that Dragonite is the last authentic shadow Pokemon. Isn't it supposed to be like the highest level shadow Pokemon as well? I am not looking forward to that. But what I am looking forward to is the next video, which can only start if I end this one, so... Guess what? I'm gonna have to end the episode. I know, it's so upsetting, isn't it? That said, if you guys are enjoying the series so far, feel free to drop a like or even a dislike. This place is completely empty, even the guards. Everything inside is pretty much empty. All these napping people outside are gone. No snag members anywhere. Place is basically deserted. Don't know why those guys were all that concerned about being robbed when pretty much everybody just vanished. But yeah, if you do enjoy the series, feel free to drop a like or a dislike. It doesn't hurt my feelings. You can also hit the subscribe button, get notified. And until next time, I get to go to City Dark Isle and try to figure out, first of all, how to get there. Second of all, how to beat Greevil. If they're going to be more difficult than this Gorigan person, then I'm going to probably cry the entire time. I look forward to it. Until then, take care.